Hey there, Andrew, C1D Paintball. This game, shot at Warzone Paintball in Rigo, and we are playing on the tires map. Now, I'm on one side, Connor's on the other side. We got a whole bunch of regulars, C1D regulars playing in this one. And here's the thing about this game, though, you gotta know from the start here. It's all experienced players. Some people have played on the field a little bit more than others, but they're all really smart, experienced players. And it's going to give the game a different dynamic. Tires is kind of a dynamic type of map anyway, but this one played uniquely than any other game of Tires to date that I've played on it. But you know, the best way to show you what I mean is by letting the video play.
The sun's in our eyes, though, that is true.
So I already mentioned about a lot of experienced players on both sides. Now my gold team spawned on the south side, and we have high ground. And it's pretty straightforward. What you do on this map is you fire down into the enemy spawn from the start of the game, and you usually have teammates advance on the left and the right flanks. Well, that's important. Now why is that important? Well, one of Connor's teammates, you might have noticed just prior to the game starting, he's actually, and remember Connor spawning on the low ground, he's propped up against the tire standing straight up, ready to shoot, but he's on the low ground, and you know, I can't knock him for not trying something different, but look at the guys lined up here on my team to start the game. Poor guy's a sitting duck. Now it's a little funny what happens after. He talks about it. I mean, Connor kind of hid for the start of the game. Sometimes he advances right away, but he's just kind of focused on that guy. I think in his head too, it's like, what the hell's that guy doing up there? Anyway, from the start of the game on my side, I'm going to go to the right, and I'm going to try to go up along the area that's called Big Tires, which is a it's not an OP spot on, yeah, actually it is an OP spot on the map. I'll just say it.
I fucking said it, these folks!
Funny story here. I love telling stories. It's a good thing about getting older. Your stories get better, they get longer. Sometimes they get further from the truth. They get more colorful. We played 2 games previous to this Tires map on in the market map, on the market map. Now, Jeff's on my team. Jeff loves to smoke. Not cigarettes, not anything, but I mean, he likes to use smoke, field smoke grenades. And the 2 games prior we played on market, Connor's telling his team, I know these guys are gonna smoke, they're gonna smoke. We always do, usually smoke on the map. But we're playing in the fall here, and there is wind. Even on windy days in the summer, the trees kind of protect it. So smoke, you can still use it most time, but with all the leaves gone and the wind blowing across the field, Connor warned his team before both games, they're going to use smoke, blah, blah, blah. And 99% of the time he was right, but he wasn't right in this time because we didn't use those smokes. I went to Jeffrey, I used smoke. It's like, no, it's going to be a waste. So we finally use a smoke in this game. Connor feels vindicated. Maybe they thought, well, you know, I like it when Connor and other players give tips and stuff like that. So for a player that was never played with Connor before, you know, for him to go and say, yeah, they're going to use smoke here, and then they use smoke, you go, okay, that was helpful. But for 2 games he was saying that, nothing happened. So Connor's vindicated because we throw a smoke in here. Now, I already showed this image, but there's Jeff actually prepping the smoke right before the game starts. Now, one thing we've been doing lately is Jeff throws the smoke from spawn, and we've run in, and me a couple times. I go in there, I get to the smoke, and I throw it up even further, and I kind of pick a spot where I see the enemy's gone to. So this is part of our tactic when we throw smoke, specifically, especially on the Tires map, because we have such a huge advantage from the top here, And it's such good experienced players, we want to go in and kind of put the dagger in right away.
Where is it even? It's... Please don't tell me. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, on the big tires they're allowed. The big tractor tires they're allowed.
Can you throw me cover?
Oh, he always goes there.
Connor's teammate next to him, they point out that they see me at big tires, and Connor says, yeah, I go there a lot, like my dad goes there a lot. And I felt it was like at first, like, I don't go to tires, I don't go to the OP spot and just kind of camp there. And then I realized I've gone there quite a few times, so I guess he's right. Now when the video restarts here, I'm gonna flip to my camera as the main camera, and I'm leaning over to look at the smoke, and I'm gonna look around, asking my teammates for a little cover fire, because I mentioned before I want to get up to that smoke, maybe throw it up more. Specifically, Kill Hit he's going to leap and lunge his way into a position beside me, and I'm going to ask him for some cover. Now you're going to hear Connor mention to his teammates about big tires. Him and his teammates have to take out whoever's up there, or at least suppress him, because as long as somebody from my team's on big tires, it's going to be very hard for his team to advance anywhere on the map.
Throw me cover. Over.
It's really hard to get him
Phil,
from here.
I'm going down here.
So thanks to Kill Hit and some teammates' cover fire, I advanced up a bit, and I got that smoke right in front of me. Now, I need the wind to change, because it's kind of going up and the smoke's kind of going to the left. I need to go to the right. I need the wind to blow that, so this way it covers me so I can get to it, run up and chuck it in further. Now, Connor's team is positioned right around here, so without the smoke going there, I can get hit. And Connor does have this teammate standing up here, and yeah, he's gonna line of sight on me. Something I personally wish I would have known at the time, at this particular time in the game.
Watch my back.
No, watch right here. The hole here. Is there anything to run to on the left side here?
I have a break on the head. Did I get hit? Oh, nice. Coming out.
Whoa. Yeah, splash.
So I lean over to the left because the wind has changed. It's to my favor. It's going to cover me up. Didn't wait long enough, though. The guy that was standing up hits me in the head. I'm out of the game. Connor and his teammates will move around a bit. Connor will shift left. A few more will move up. Connor's actually going to have this guy beside him. He's going to have a guy beside him shooting a lot of paint for the next while. So with me out and all that paint getting shot, that's going to help pin Jay down a bit, who's up on big tires there, and allow, as I mentioned, Connor's team to start moving forward a bit.
Oh my god. Yeah, hey.
So that teammate of Connor was like firing like crazy. I think you saw him empty 2 pods right on Connor's camera there alone. Well, ironically, he gets knocked out. Well, the ironic part is he kind of got a little overhit, but everybody's on top on the other side of the field. If they each shoot 2 bullets, you can overhit them, overhit by accident kind of thing. Kind of karma, isn't it? He was shooting all those shots and he gets a little overhit. Now, when I got hit in the mask and knocked out of the game, I went to a safe zone. I checked my mask, my camera, make sure everything's okay. And I get back to the field and I figure my team's cleaned them out by now. And I'm shocked to see Connor and his team still hanging in there, and they got some good numbers. So kudos to them. No matter what happens between now and the end of the game, just to be hanging in this long is a real testament. Now, Connor's been in this situation many times. There's quite a few videos, actually, of him in it, where he's spawning on this side, the weaker side, the side with disadvantage. He'll sit back and spawn. He's not camping there. He waits and waits and waits for his opportunity. His opportunity is going to come up soon. It's a strategy that works for him, this. You hear him using his mouth a lot, talking to his teammates. As a matter of fact, you got Jesse and you got Matisse, regular guys we play with on this field. They know they've been specifically in this situation with Connor. So they're not camping. They're waiting for their opportunity. And that opportunity seems to be coming soon.
Fuck, they're holding up tight here considering they spawned on the bottom.
Yep. One just went on the big tires on the left.
So Connor continues to try to get Jay out of big tires there. He's calling out, hoping his teammates help him out here. And trust me, everybody knows that Jay's up there. Connor's got a teammate right in front of him here, helping him out. And he's got, I mentioned Jesse and Matisse. They're here to the right. Deadly duo. These 2 guys are together on the field a lot. If you're playing against them, avoid them. Now, Connor feels like I'm sure he feels like he's in the situation. I mentioned he's been in this before. You know, now's his time to pounce in, but he's going to realize he's starting to run a little low on ammo, and he doesn't have an extra pod pack on him. Now, Connor will call out his situation to the teammates. Just because he's running low on ammo doesn't mean he can't direct people to help take some of these guys on the other team out.
Oh, God. Yeah. There's still the one on the big tires on the left. I'm getting shot from big tires and in the middle. Hey, right side, you can maybe move up. Okay, I'm out. Balls. It's okay. I'll just call them.
Now Connor's out of ammo, but he's going to stay in the game. Actually, he's got a couple of shots. He'll actually take his next flurry. He'll take a couple of shots. Like before, I mentioned he was running low on ammo. Now he's seen he's low on ammo. He figures he's out. He's out of ammo. But very often he'll just keep shooting air to distract the other team. I mean, until you're hit. Until you're out, you can still be of some use to the team, especially on this field. Tires can be a good distraction. So he's out of ammo, but he can still shoot air. There's still options as long as you're in the game. So in my camera here, you'll see Jay. He's crawling dangerously on that border between big tires and out of bounds, but there's a ref there. He's paying attention to him to make sure he doesn't go out of bounds. In the next sequence, Connor moves up a bit. Jesse and Matisse move up on the right as well. This is what these guys do. This is where watching it, it's like, oh man, they're making their move. It went from me a couple of minutes ago being surprised they're still in it to thinking like, they could win this thing.
Okay, now I'm out. Okay, I can be a dumbass distraction and run up. Hey, Speedball's still alive. Watch out, I'm gonna run across. There, you actually go.
Now, it's one thing to be out of ammo, but as you heard, Connor's marker has no air as well, so he can't even bluff with shots. Matisse to his right offers him ammo, but they verify, like, well, it's not only ammo, he's out of air as well. Connor kind of makes the laugh that it makes it interesting, makes it fun. Yeah, it's certainly fun times out there right now.
Okay, I got no balls, I'll distract him though. I'm gonna go on the left side, okay? I'm good. No balls, but I'll distract him on the left side, okay? I'm fine. It makes it more fun, yeah. But yeah, he's on that middle stack on the left side. Oh, tires on the left on the hill! Jay's still there! Left side, up top! What the fuck? No, we're all dead.
Game over.
All right, we're gonna go clean up. We're gonna mag up. We're going to the fun zone.
So as you heard, game's over. We're heading off to the fun zone. That's another video. So after Connor and Matisse had that little exchange where he offered him, Matisse offered Connor ammo, but didn't even have any air, so it didn't really matter. My team, Gold Team, makes a push. Connor gets taken out. Matisse gets taken out. Boom, it's over. Really good game. Real, people always say, oh, it's a moral victory for the team that, they lost on the field. It's a moral victory. This is the definition of a moral victory. They should not have been in the game that long. Now, I mentioned before the start of the game that this game played different, the regular tire games rather. The middle was a death trap. I mean, I tried to move up. Kill hit went up. The middle, I mean, normally the exact middle of this field is really a death trap, but it went further back here, closer to spawn. really big area not to go because of all these good, experienced players on the field. Nobody crossed the line. Nobody was an idiot. Your heart was pumping, win or lose both sides after this one. They felt great. And that's what it's all about. Going out there, trying your best, and win or lose, you say, you know what? That was a blast. So, yeah. Till the next one, remember, let's go out there and have fun, because at the end of the day, it's just a game.
Game over.